People who have been a victim of crime may experience many different reactions. The initial reactions may include shock. A victim may feel stunned, dazed, or numb. They may feel cut off from their feelings and from what is going on around them. They may also experience denial. They may not be able to accept what has happened, and so they may pretend that nothing happened. Then, over several hours or days, those feelings may gradually fade and others may take their place. Victims may begin to feel anger towards one who has committed the crime, or the police or court system for not doing enough. They may also be angry that this has happened and that they no longer feel in control. Fear, they may feel afraid that what they experienced might occur again. Guilt, that perhaps something they did led to the crime, even though they did nothing wrong. Nervousness in crowds, or very suspicious when they are alone with someone they do not know. Flashbacks, reliving the event over and over in their mind. Images of the event keep popping out into their head when they least expect them. It feels as if it's happening all over again. Numbness, they are unable to feel anything emotionally. Helplessness, something really bad happened that they were unable to prevent. They may feel vulnerable or that they are not in control of their life.
I think everybody has some kind of an immediate reaction to trauma, but not everybody proceeds through trauma in exactly the same time period or in the same way. So you would have some people who have all kinds of great coping strategies already in their repertoire, who might really be accepting and know that they're going to have some really powerful feelings and be able to go with that, and other people that kind of fight that.
Since strong feelings affect your physical health in the weeks after a trauma, you may notice that you are beginning to experience some of the following effects: sleeplessness, tiredness, dreams and/or nightmares, poor concentration, memory problems. You may have difficulty thinking clearly, headaches. There may be changes in your appetite or changes in your libido. You may suffer from aches and pains, or you may feel that your heart is beating faster.
A person experiences trauma trying to make sense out of some really unusual situation in their life. The trauma response is kind of a stress response, and it's a lot of energy. Your adrenaline is cranked way up. You have both an emotional and a physical response to really unusual things that might happen.
It's important to note that trauma reactions do not solely affect the victim. They may also affect those who are close to them.
So what we know is that there's secondary trauma to people who are in a position to support the victim and survivor. And, we really feel that it's important as well to acknowledge that together and to provide them with support and education.
There are several things that people should not do after they have experienced trauma. Here are several recommendations. Firstly, don't bottle up your feelings. Feelings are natural. Don't feel embarrassed about them. Bottling them up can make you feel worse and can damage your health. Let yourself talk about what has happened, how you may feel. And don't worry if you cry. Don't take on too much. Being active can take your mind off what has happened, but you need time to think and go over what happened so you can come to terms with it. Take some time to get back to your old routine. Don't drink or use drugs. Alcohol or drugs can blot out painful memories for a while, but they will also stop you from coming to terms with what has happened. They can also cause depression and other health problems. Don't make any major life changes. Try to put off any big decisions. Your judgment may not be at its best, and you may make choices you later regret. Here now are some positive things that you can do to help you along your journey. Give yourself time. It takes time to accept what has happened and to learn to live with it. Be involved with other survivors. It can help to spend time with others who have been through the same experience as you. Take some time for yourself. At times you may want to be alone or just with those close to you. Talk it over bit by bit. Let yourself think about the trauma and talk about it with others. Don't worry if you cry when you talk. It's natural and usually helpful. Take things at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Get into a routine. even if you don't feel much like eating, try to have regular meals and eat a balanced diet. Taking some exercise can help, but start gently. Do some normal things with other people. Sometimes you will want to be with other people, but not to talk about what has happened. This can also be a part of the healing process. Take care. After a trauma, people are more likely to have accidents. Be careful around the home and when you are driving. And finally, ask for support.
It's a wonderful part of the work that I do with people. It's a gift to watch people take this journey and to see them heal and recover over time. It does require some patience and some resilience, but again, I'm never cease to be amazed by the strength and resilience and courage that people have to take this walk and to find their way again. And in fact, in most cases, people to report that they feel better in their own skin after some time.
Family and friends will probably be able to see you through this difficult time. However, you may need to see a professional if your feelings are too much for you or go on for too long. The services section of this DVD resource will be able to provide you with the proper referrals to the support you may need now or in the future.
The message is really that trauma can occur at the strangest and weirdest times in your life. You're not going to be able to predict when that's going to be an impact for you, and that there are really supports available and willing to be of assistance.